chicken coop. If you watch my channel, you can see all the steps of how we built this wonderful new chicken coop for our chickens. Now, we also have ducks, turkeys, geese, and guineas that also share. So that's why this is such a great chicken coop. And also, let me tell you some things that we've added that was just a new addition to help our chickens and our whole flock to be their happiest and their healthiest. Now, first and foremost, our chicken feeder. This is actually a pig feeder for feeder pigs, which we got at an auction for a really good price. But right now, it is being utilized here on our farm as a chicken feeder, which, as you can tell, it's perfect. You fill it up. I mean, now this is not filled up to the max, but it could be. And then look how long that would last. I mean, it's perfect, big enough for them to all share. It's not messy. It doesn't get on the ground. No food is wasted. It's wet. It does not get wet because it's inside. So this is really economical, great, easy. We only have to fill it up once a month, and then you're done, right? So there's your first tip, is get a good feeder for your flock. That makes it easier for you and that they don't waste the food. A lot of chicken feeders, the food gets on the ground. Well, they're not going to eat all of that off the ground because it's dirty. So that would be wasteful. And then that would cost you more money. So this is a really great setup right here. See how big this area is to where there's no food on the ground. So great idea, great idea. Now, my second thing is, in order to help your chickens and your birds' digestive system, they need to have grit. So this is the grit we got. Of course, you can get any type of brand of grit, but this is what it looks like right here in this bowl. Okay? Now, this is filled up. You can fill this up. We'll just put the whole bag in it. Now, I don't know how long it will take them to eat this, but you just fill it up when it's empty. So, probably every couple weeks. I can't tell you that yet because I don't know yet. So, anyways, but it's pretty simple to just see it, right? And now this helps with their digestive system. Now, our chickens are kind of like semi-free range because they do have a big area. They go in the gardens in the fall and the winter, but then in the summertime and springtime when we have gardens, they cannot get loose because they can get in them. So they kind of need these extra things. That's why we help them with this stuff. So now our third part is this white stuff, which is oyster shells. It came in a big bag. That is calcium. It has good calcium in it. They need the calcium for hard egg shells. A lot of times, I have heard them say, like, our eggshells are so thin, or the eggs crack so easily. What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Well, your chickens are probably lacking calcium in their diet. So this is same thing. Just fill it up when they need it, as they need it. So this is really good. It does really make strong eggshells. I mean, really strong, which is really good, which is what you want. So there you go. So that's that one. Now our fourth thing is over here, which I showed you this when we built this. This was our little dusting square, you could call it. This was the diatomaceous earth. Diatomaceous earth, see, it's dust, right? It's like dirt. Diatomaceous earth helps with getting rid of the mites and the lice in chicken feathers. So it's just like what they do outside in the dirt, which, like I said, the thing with this is that, I mean, our chickens do that outside in the dirt, but in the winter, they can't do that outside in the dirt, or if it's rainy, they can't do that outside in the dirt because the dirt is mud. So if they can't get to dirt, that's why you should have this for them, because then they fluff around in it and they roll around in it and it gets up in their feathers and it gets rid of all of the little things that bother them. Alright, so like I was saying with the diatomaceous earth, that's what they do. They fluff around in it and they get it all up in their feathers, and that helps them because you don't want your chickens and your birds to have lots of lice and mites. We have never had a problem with that, and that is probably because we use the things that we use, and the chickens are able to get into the dirt outside when they are outside. So it's very good to be proactive instead of having to treat things once they happen. Cheaper and better. Okay, so now I want to just tell you I have a fifth thing, and it's behind my back, I'm not going to tell you what it is until you watch the end of my video. I'm going to tell you at the end of my video. Right now, we are going to go to the little chicken house. Remember, that's where my medium chickens were and ducks. And now there are some that are big enough to come into this new chicken coop. So we have to go clip their wings, and then we're going to move them. And then I will share with you my 5th tip, which is a really exciting and a really good thing for them. So let's go to the little chicken house. And before we go to the small chicken coop, though, I just thought you would enjoy to see what the view from the back of this new chicken house looks like. These are the back windows, or one of the back windows that we're looking through right now. So, of course, if you see my videos of all the steps of us making this chicken coop, you will know where we put it. And behind here is our cow pasture. That's where, as you can tell, the cows, they haven't gone to their summer pasture yet. And then a couple of our boy goats. And it's where we store our hay and our equipment, our attachments, things like this. And behind there, which is in front of the hay, if you're looking at it, the way you're looking at it, in front, so in between the chicken coop where we are in the hay, all that grass area, pretty soon that will be fenced off for the chickens to be able to go out. So we're going to kind of rearrange their fencing area that is behind this new chicken coop and their outside area from the other one too. So please keep watching and you'll see those steps throughout the year. But now we're going to go to the small chicken coop to get those medium-sized chickens ready. Here we are in the small chicken coop, or this medium chicken coop area, and see how nice they have. These are our babies from this spring. So look how much they've grown. This is why I say they're ready to go outside, right? Or not, well, outside and into the big chicken coop area. So, but we have to clip their wings because, of course, we don't want to lose them. And that would be terrible. We spend a lot of time, and energy and love raising these girls up. And I would not want anything to get them. We're not going to have a repeat of what happened to us last year. Why we had to get all these new ones this year. So what we do, and look at her feet. I love the ones with the feathers on their feet. This is a great chicken. So, well, what we're going to do is, because of course we want them to be able to roost, remember, in that cool roost, old-fashioned chicken roost that we have in our new chicken coop. So we're only going to clip one of their wings. That way they can't fly out, but they can still be able to hop and, roost well. So, again, how you clip the feathers is you just open their wing up and you just clip them short, right? Like so. This way, they cannot fly. So now we're going to put her in the new chicken coop. And I think that she's going to really like it. They're going to have a lot more room and they can get outside and get some bugs. There you go. See? She's going to be able to explore. And she's going to see what's going on. And I really think, too, maybe later today we will go get the other water, too. And we're going to get that set up, too, because I'm not really sure that these new ones are going to be able to walk all the way to the end to know that that's where the water is, and they're going to need water. So let's go get another one. All right, so now to the ducks. Here's our 2 new ducks. Remember, they're silver apple yard ducks. They're so beautiful. They're really one of my favorites. And we named them Quacks and Rosie. Quacks and Rosie. And then in there is our white duck Quackers. So this guy's Quacks because he quacks a lot. So, all right, we're going to put him in their new home. Hi, goats. There they go. We're all checking it out. Look. They're going to love it. But they are checking it out. Come on, goats. Let's go get the other chickens. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, so here's our last ones that we're putting in here today. Oops, sorry, chicken. Now, there they are. So right now, of course, they are kind of not used to it. And our one guinea, she's coming in there with them to introduce herself. But they'll get used to it with the other chickens. They're all outside. Pretty soon they'll figure out outside and everything like that. And they'll figure out about the food and all of the nice tips and all the new treats and things like that that they get. And now, I told you, I promised you I would show you my 5th tip that I do. Alright, so we came out here now. ran the new chickens outside just so they would know this is outside, this is where the water is, and this is where I will show you about my very 5th tip of how to keep your chickens and how I keep my chickens happy and healthy through all of their things that they do in their lives and their egg production. So this is it. Here we go. Grub Terra chicken treats. See, the geese love them. They're even promoting them. So this is wonderful. So this is what it is. So Grub Terra sponsored this video, and I'm telling you about their wonderful product, which is chicken treats. They are black soldier fly larvae is what it is. And I will show you how the chickens like it. Then I will tell you about Grub Terra. Let's see what the chickens say first. So this is what they look like. They're just dried up black fly larvae. So let's see them eat it. I think the big chickens will come in a minute too. Are they starting to eat it? Oh look, see, that one was eating it. Let's see if they aren't The geese do not like the new people who are visiting and living in their area. So we're having a problem with the geese, but give them a minute, they will settle down. Anyways, while we're watching them eat this Grub Terra treats, I will tell you about them. So Grub Terra strives to provide high quality and healthy products. Now, what they do is they dry up the black soldier fly larva. And then, like I said, that's why it looks like that, right? That's what that is, dried up, right? And then you give it to them. It's a treat. It's a addition to what those other things that I told you and I showed you in the chicken coop. That's all an addition. It's all all works together to give your flock to be the healthiest and to lay the best eggs, and for their digestive tract to work the best. Now, what happens though, with Grub Terra, Grub Terra and their partner farms feed the black soldier fly larvae pre-consumer food waste from supermarkets. Every 1 pound of Grub Terra's dried black soldier fly larvae equals 20 pounds of food waste saved from landfills. So this actually helps. This helps with waste, right? This company helps with the waste being minimal waste, right? So this is a great thing for the chickens in your flock, but it's also healthy and good for waste that goes into the landfills. So there's a few different reasons why this would be a great product for you to get at for your farm and for your flock. And just kind of give them a minute. They will come and eat this. Pretty soon. They just kind of got shook up because they've never been out here yet, but they will find it here. See that chicken? Yep. See, they go right for it. They just gotta hear it, right? And then once they hear it, they will start eating it. So down in my description of this video will be a link where you can buy this wonderful Grub Terra chicken treats. And it's also wonderful because it's also not just for chickens. It's also for reptiles, if you have reptiles, if you have fish, and if you even have birds. So this, of course, chicken is a bird, but I think they mean like inside birds, maybe. We have parakeets. I might see if our parakeets like this too when we go in the house later. And I'll tell you on my next video if my parakeets like this as well. So let's go see if the big chickens like it. Want to? Well, that chicken did, but that's not a big chicken, but it was over here. Let's see what we can find out. Come on, chickens. They're all by the water right now. Let's see what they like. Let's see if they like it. wondering. Look, see? She liked it. Told ya. This is a great thing for your chickens. And of course, like I said, those little chickens of ours will start liking it a lot. They're just new. This is a new area to them. So definitely look at them eat it up. Chickens like bugs. They like little worms and little larvae of any type of thing. So this is a really great product that you should try it. If you try it, leave it in my comments to let me know. That way we can know that you've tried it and your chickens like it too. And thanks for watching all my videos, and thanks for watching my channel. And please always subscribe and like the videos and leave us comments. And we're just blessed to have our viewers and our subscribers, and we're very thankful. And we hope that you have a very blessed day. Bye. And really quickly, just before I totally go, I just want to let you know, remember, in my description below this video will be the links to how to purchase your very own Grub Terra for your chickens and your flock, so they can be happy and healthy as well. Because look, they really like it. It's a great product. They will be happy and healthy and think that they're getting cool treats, right? Bye!